Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Spencer Schrader to get things rolling. And off we go from Jacksonville. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Red. Right to the air goes Lawrence. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That is into the hands of the rookie from Oklahoma. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and 4.
Go. Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Soko, hot. 30 left. Think right open. Go, let's go. Silver.
They go play action for Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. They'll go again here with Taylor. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is third and 10.
Here we go. 19, 20, 17.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Haitian Tootin. Up the sideline, past midfield. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville to gain of 43 yards.
Decent 24. Here we go.
On 1st and 10. Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
On the red. Soga's hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Forced to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Anthony Gould now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing now from the gun. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Hey, run!
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. This is caught at 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
And the Jaguars,
Hey, let's go.
1st down.
Run! It says
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
11, Agate. Still.
Tootin. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Hey, Soko's a hut. Great job.
He'll go with him again. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are...
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So after 1, it's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
24. 6 on. They say hot. Hey, I'm gone. Go. Let's go.
2nd down, Lawrence. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
On red. Go. Hey, kill. 30 left.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, and that ball's intercepted. Charvarius Ward with the pick. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run here with Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, this game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and everyone just needs to take a deep breath. Settle in, get a couple 1st downs, and just realize, all right, we're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we got to maintain possession of the ball on offense and go get some points. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
11. 13 loose. 11 Agate. Take right open. 11. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Go, let's go.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 2nd down, it's Tootin. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient. Just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Now here's another ball that's intercepted.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Red on red. 11, 11.
Go, sweet.
Big 13 heavy. Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Chutin. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout.
Okay, ready?
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, take right open. Oh, hey, Soko. 13, Lou. Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Hey, easy. Route.
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll look to pick it up with Chutin. And he is going to have a Jags first down. Have it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Jaguars, first down.
Hey, let's go.
1st and 10.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Go.
Another run here with Tootin. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge. And then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up first and goal.
A run on first and goal. And he will score! LaQuint Allen. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A short one taken at the 10. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Deputy! 19 Sergeant! 19 Sergeant! 19 tight! 19 tight! Trap 60! Trap 60! Left wing 19! Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! 19 Lion! Hey, check that, street, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. The linebacker, Devin Lloyd. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So on fourth down, here comes Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Schrader's kick is good. So we're at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Gould on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Tyree Wilton, former 7th overall pick. They're on the top.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. At 9, Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big gainer for Indianapolis. A gain of 48.
At the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. With a quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The 16-yard line.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Trap 50, go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Anthony Gould. Touchdown Colts. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Colts 10. Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the jump. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, go.
Now Lawrence gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
At
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On the ready. 19, 5 years. 70. 65, 65, 19 tight, 19 tight.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
To the air now on first and 10. That one complete to Pierce. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Colts first down.
And the Colts first down.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
19, shot, Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Schrader back on after converting the field goal, and he kicks this one off. The return starts from the 5. Bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Decent 24. 13 loose.
On first down, they'll go with Tootin. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Set up the screen here for Tootin. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And third down coming up.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Go, go. Take right open, open.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
18, pioneer. Get him. Past the 60, past the 60.
That's Pierce in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Anthony Gould was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Past the 60, past the 60. Let's go, Matt. Cougar 19. Cougar 19. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
60.
They'll look to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. He'll drop to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Chase Flowers, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Hit. 70, Timberwolf. Ready.
And this one is caught by Pierce. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Trap 60. Dragon 60. Cup 19.
Back to the air one more time. Forced, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hey, easy. Route. 13. Soko. Hot. Sink right.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll run. It's 2. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Go. Tomato. Done. 30 left. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, kill.
2nd down, Lawrence. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd down.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Rip, 23. Hey, son, go.
Throwing is Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Gould on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ready. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here's Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Trayvon Walker. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
19, here we go. Back to 60.
He'll look for Flowers downfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
It's now
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down.
Hey, run! Next side. Here we go, sir.
They'll run it here with two. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Hey.
Right back to Tinton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Hey, go! Hey, Soko, hot. 30 left. Sink right. Go, let's go. Sink right, open. Hey, kill. 30 left. Hot.
They'll drop to throw. There's Hunter. It's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
A 37-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. Go.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
On the play. And the Colts first down.
So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.